Hi, it's Molly, and today's video is all about these really fun loose curls that are also super fast and easy. It's one of my favorite hairstyles because it takes me about 15 minutes to do my whole head of hair, and for me and my hair, because my hair is longer and thicker, that is really quick. I'm just gonna dive right in. What I'm using, I have these clips to hold the rest of my hair back. They're just little basic claw clips. I used the Good Hair Day Heat Protect Spray. I'm using the Good Hair Day. This is the 1.25-inch iron, which is the slightly larger barrel. And I have a comb to work out my hair between layers and a little bit of agave oil that I'll be using at the ends. And the only other thing that I have in my hair besides the Heat Protect spray is a little bit of the Bumble & Bumble Straight Styling Cream, which I put in my hair while it was wet. Let's get started, and this video will go pretty quickly. To save time, I already flat ironed the little pieces of hair around my forehead. I just have frizzier hair, so those pieces tend to get really crazy. So I flat ironed, and I've already sprayed with my Good Hair Day. This is the Heat Protect spray, and it's awesome. So now I'm gonna section off my hair into a few different sections so that it's easier to work with. And I'm gonna comb out those bottom pieces. I do feel like these bottom pieces that get a little bit frizzier, I just like to go over them. And then I'm gonna start, I just like to go over them once to make sure that they're really nice and smooth. And then I start about in the middle and curl my hair, just moving it down the barrel, and I leave out these ends and just sort of let the curling iron slide down it so that the ends aren't stick straight. And again, I start the curl in the middle and move it down, leaving those ends out. But as you can see, I just sort of slide the curling iron off of it so that they're not like, and if they come out too curly, you can just almost use the curling iron as a flat iron to straighten them out. But I just don't want them to be stick straight when the rest of the hair is curly. I'll move over to the other side now and do the same thing. I'm gonna start in the middle, curling it, leaving out those ends, but then at the end, just pulling them through the curling iron. And just pull the ends through the curling. Instead of clipping the curls up to set them like I normally would, I actually just kind of wrap these around each other a little bit tighter than I want them to be, but you'll see at the end it'll work out just fine. So yeah, just twist those around each other, and that's actually how we're gonna set these loose waves. And I'm gonna take down the next layer. So you can see how when I do that with the curling iron, the ends come out with a little bit of bend so that they're not totally stick straight. And if you don't want the hair to be totally flat down to your head, you can just curl it horizontally to get a little volume at the roots. And as you can see, it's not huge volume, it's just a little bit so that it's not totally stuck straight to your head. And then I'm gonna go down and start that curl in the middle. And keep moving the curling iron down and pull the ends through. Now again, if you want the hair to have a little bit more volume, I'll show you that. Just hold the curling iron horizontal, and that'll give you a little bit more natural lift at the roots. I'm taking down the front, so this is when you decide where you want your part to be. There's two, I mean, I think this hairstyle really looks cute either way. You could do a side part, which is kind of usually how I wear this. I like the whole like drapey, you know, one-sided thing. Or you can also just really go smack dab down the middle and do this look as well. I think both are really cute. I feel like for today, how I always have to, I feel like I have to make a game time decision. Today I'm gonna do a little bit more of a side part. That might be too extreme. That is too much side part. That's too little side part. There we go. Okay, so let's grab those hairs again. I'm just gonna start really low. So if you get to this point and the ends do feel too curly, you can just take your flat iron and use that to straighten them out. And then at this point, anything that I had spiraled up, you can just shake it up. For these front pieces, I like to just make sure that the ends are really, really nice and smooth. And then I go up and just kind of spiral about 2 to 3 inches away, really leaving those ends out. And then shaking that into my hair. And I do like to add a little drop of oil. This is the agave oil that makes your hair really, really shiny. And you don't need that much, just 1, maybe 2 drops. And I start by running this through my ends first, just to make them really, really piecey. I just shake everything up, run that oil through it, and this is the whole finished look for it. And like I said, this is a really, really good hairstyle for somebody who, like me, who doesn't wash their hair that often, because the curls just shake out and they loosen themselves up over the next couple of days, and you don't really have to touch anything up at all. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe below and go check out the blog at girlgetglamorous.com, and I'll see you in the next video.